Welcome to Clearcoat Confessions, where the dirt gets hunted down and the shine hits like a knockout. From beat-up daily drivers to weekend showstoppers, we're breaking down the art of clean, one panel at a time. Detailing tips, insider tricks, and the kind of passion that doesn't wash off. So pull up, tune in, and let's make that ride look dangerous again.
All opinions expressed on Clearcoat Confessions are those of the hosts and do not reflect the views of any affiliates or sponsors.
Welcome, everybody, to Clearcoat Confessions, another Thursday night to hang out with you guys. Tonight, we have Deanna Wemmer from Hi-Lustre. And just a quick introduction for Deanna. She went to high school in Fullerton, California, Fullerton College. She received her associate's in science in business administration. Deanna, is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
That is right. Yay, I did it right. And continued while she was getting that degree, working full-time at Hi-Lustre. She became president in 2026. She is part of the Small Business Network and SEMA Businesswomen's Network as well. So welcome back, everyone, as I mentioned, and we're going to have a great episode tonight. And we're going to be bringing you a story that cuts right through the noise of the modern detailing industry. And our guest today represents something incredibly rare in this space, a true, deep, multi-generational heritage of manufacturing chemicals for the detailing world. We are joined by Deanna Wemmer, who earlier, as I mentioned, has become the president of Hi-Lustre. Now, they were founded by a great-great-uncle or great-great-great-uncle?
Great-great-uncle.
Great-great-uncle.
Uncle Doc.
Yes.
In 1930, who literally started mixing the waxes in his home lab. Today, she represents the fourth generation of her family, still manufacturing their own high-quality chemicals right out of Los Angeles. She has definitely put in some work to get where she is. Now, one interesting fact that I learned last night is their oldest product happens to be from 1978, which is their APC, developed in 1978.
78. Well, since Fernando isn't here, I thought I'd take his place and say, geez, Greg, you're older than their APC by a lot.
Yeah, all right.
So, it may not be the oldest product. I was just asking my dad the other day because we're going to start going through the list and he's going to give me the years. Yeah. But there could be an older one, so I don't know.
Ooh.
I'll just go with this one.
See if we can
but
find
does
one.
It matter because Greg is still older than whatever product you happen to find.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm only 1 year older than that.
Lastly, before we get rolling, just a quick heads up to everyone in the chat. We have a lot of giveaways. Adamo's going to talk about that. So you're definitely going to want to stick around, pay close attention, and get involved. All right. So let's get this show started. And before we get started here, we have an image I'd like to bring up there, Adamo. There's a couple people. Fernando was just ecstatic about this. He called me when he got the product from you. And what blows me away about this is that somebody actually remembered Fernando from a podcast. That was really cool of you. Very nice of you. And we got a nice note for Adamo as well. Do you do this with all of the orders or just when you have time?
Yeah, so originally I was doing it here and there, especially like if I had somebody call in or somebody I remembered from social media actually place an order. So I would do it for the people I remember. And then actually a few weeks ago, I ordered like an actual card because I'm like, you know what? No, people like it. I'm going to do it with every single order. Because I feel like it is such a nice little touch to do, and it really doesn't take that much time. So I just spend my first 15 minutes now doing it for all the online orders, and then so now it's a permanent thing.
Perfect.
Awesome.
I was really surprised when it Yeah,
That's
when
a
it came in,
nice
it
touch.
was a super nice touch. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
The
that's so nice.
personalization was great.
Yeah.
I wasn't
yeah.
expecting to see that. That's so nice. You guys kept it. It meant a lot to
Oh,
me.
absolutely.
Oh,
Mine's
yeah.
in, mine's in,
It's
mine's in a
in the
frame.
wall of fame.
Unfortunately, Adamo had to pay tariffs on the note when it came, the order got shipped to Canada.
Yeah, I had to pay duties, tariffs, and taxes. Yeah, brokerage.
Yeah.
So before we get started, Adama, did you just want to break down the giveaways? You just want to get rolling on those, and then we can get into the journey and the
Well, I
history?
mean, there's a lot of them. We have a couple bottles of Blue Crush that Rob has donated. So we're going to do two different giveaways for that one. Rick Smith has graciously donated 3 bottles of Hi-Lustre. Mr. Lepe, the man, the myth, the legend, has graciously donated three giveaways, Frankie?
So there's a total of 5 bottles. So I don't know how many.
Yeah.
giveaways
There you
we're gonna
go.
do.
Yeah.
We can
we're gonna do
figure
two-
out if it's 2 or 3.
We're gonna do a giveaway every 10 minutes, guys.
Yeah. yeah.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I think there's 8 of them. So
and
I think
last-
Fernando
and
has
then we have-
one as well, and then last but not least, Deanna is going to be doing a gift card at the end. So stick around. We got lots on the go.
And pay attention.
Exactly.
And
So
Vice
I'll-
can't win. So
Yeah, so you guys have a chance.
I can win, right?
Price wins a lot of giveaways. That's why we're saying that. So just real quick, we can get started down this path, and then I'll turn it over to everybody else. Maybe just give us an overview of your great uncle Doc, how he started this, why he started it, and it's amazing that your family has kept this going for 96 years, I think it is at this point.
Yep. 96 years. So it must have been the 20s because this wasn't an overnight thing. So at some point in the 20s, we don't know the exact year, but he started tinkering in his garage and playing around with different chemicals and trying to make his own car care products. I wish I knew the reason why he started to do that. That is one thing I can't nail down, but he did. And I can center myself here. So he started making products. Eventually he started selling them to people, and it got big enough to where he ended up getting the building that we're still currently at right now, and actually making the Hi-Lustre company, turning it into a brand. He eventually started selling to like Texaco stations, the gas stations. He would like sell the product in person there, so a lot of that like one-to-one contact with people and directly selling it to them, and then obviously it grew from there, but that's kind of how it got started.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Adamo?
oh, I think you're back.
Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, yeah, she didn't
Yeah,
go
you're
away
back.
for us.
Only for Adamo.
It's that Canadian Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Dama has that Canadian Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Okay.
Deanna, do you happen to know what vehicle your uncle had and what the products that he was using? What vehicle he had?
You know what? I don't. I wish I did. What I do know is I think it's on our website, but there's a picture of my grandfather, and so my dad's dad, and then my grandmother and my dad's whole family when they were in Nebraska, about to leave Nebraska to come to Los Angeles. That's the picture on our website. And I don't know what car it is, but they had one of their cars there, and that was my grandfather moving to Los Angeles to do Hi-Lustre with my great-granduncle.
Go ahead, guys. Let's go. You guys okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
absolutely.
yeah.
Who's
The
next?
floor is open.
Yeah.
I have a
let's
lot of
go.
questions.
Yes, it is.
Go,
Nice.
go, Heist.
All right, my first question. Where do you see the company going in 5 years from now?
Oh, I see a lot more people knowing that we exist. I think that's probably the number one thing, because we pretty much were built all the way through word of mouth this whole time. So the industry obviously has changed so much in the last 96 years. So business is always changing. So it's just about getting more on the modern things like the social media, which I started doing a couple years ago, and just letting more people know who we are, that we actually manufacture our own products and all of that.
Yeah, you had mentioned last night that the building that you guys are in, one part of it houses the offices, and one part of it is your houses the barrels of chemicals. So
Yeah.
everything is under one roof.
Yeah, we have the one building,
That's
which
amazing.
I'm at, which is the office and the manufacturing, and then a different building down the street, which is just like unmanned warehouse, just storage for everything else.
And just to set
Excellent.
the record straight, everything is blended in-house, correct?
Yes, all of our liquid chemical products are in-house.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
What are
awesome.
your top five? What are your top five best sellers?
Ooh, so number one seller, way above everything else, is Formula 20. Unfortunately, this one we can't ship, so that's a little bit unfortunate for people that are not in Southern California unless there's a distributor. But that one is our tar overspray, specialty adhesive, like anything sticky that's on car paint or glass, it'll take it right off. So a lot of body shops, very popular, people who tint, that is our top seller, hands down. And then some other popular ones is like our complete tire dressing, the nano carnauba spray wax, the all-purpose, and I'm trying to think of another one. You got four. Four should be good.
There we go. Actually, there's a question here about that. EC Details. What are the list of products one should order? Preference in the brand. What are
Like
your
what
must-haves
top-
if somebody
top five
wants?
hitters.
If somebody wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the top
if
products somebody should
wants to
try
test
if
the-
they've never used it. The
Yeah.
Hi-Lustre before.
From soaps all the way up.
Yeah, I would say soap is a great one. So the wash and shine, the nano carnauba spray wax, which you would use after the wash and shine, all-purpose for any cleaning. You could do the tires with it. You could do the interior like carpets with it. Depending on what you need, like we have a really, really concentrated glass cleaner called Crystal Blue. So that dilutes 1 gallon, makes you 55 gallons of glass cleaner. So that one will last you forever.
Wow.
And Frankie has like all of those in front of him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
that's
kind of the ones
that's
that are-
one of them. That's one of the going in the giveaways.
Nice.
Excellent.
I think we have a lot of questions in the chat, so why don't we start answering some of those? 'cause
Yeah,
they're coming
absolutely.
in
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
They are coming in hot. Chelsea Bailey asks, the detailing industry has historically been male dominated. Have you noticed that changing over the years, and what unique perspective do you believe women bring to the product? Chelsea's always got fantastic questions. So
Oh, that's a good question. I think overall, I think for me personally, I like creating physical things, which I never would have known unless I came into the business. But for me, it's been really fun to sit down and take an idea and create something physical. So, like with the product specifically, formulating Blue Crush with Rob was such an awesome experience. Because it was just like an idea. I got to go through like our archive of formulations and see like the history of like historically what different chemicals we would use for something like that, and then create something brand new. So I just like being creative in general. I love doing like the packaging tape. I just got new packaging tape design. So anything that I can do to bring something new in is just so fun to me.
yeah, we saw you posted on your Instagram, I think. The 3 different kinds of tape. So
Yes.
excellent. Well, we can do a couple more.
Yeah, we've got a bunch, just a bunch.
Yeah, they're coming in quick.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
DIY Driven Dave, is the product line being retooled to consider the breadth of products available, like coatings, waxes, and sealants?
So we definitely are looking at, I think he's asking like if we're going to expand the line versus like what has been done before and creating new things. I think that's what he's asking. So yes, we are always looking at creating new products. I'm in development of 2 right now. So for example, we're doing a wheel cleaner, which typically we'd recommend like the all-purpose cleaner, but a trend is people want specific products for specific things. So we're now that we're in a place to do that, I'm kind of coming in and saying like, okay, like let's start formulating these. And then also another one is a pre-wash. So as far as new product formulation, definitely making updates and adding new things to the line. And then for like the products overall, I'm updating our labels. So a more modern label. So there's like a lot of updates to the physical products happening currently.
Excellent.
Yeah.
One more before we go on. Glossy Chris asks, are you going to have a SEMA booth, and do you have a new product soon to be released?
Yes, we are at SEMA this year. So we're going to be in the North Hall. And hopefully going to have those 2 products ready by SEMA. I cannot promise anything, but that is the goal.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Hey, before we go any further, I did you want to do a giveaway at this point?
Yes.
Since we have
Yes.
8? Okay.
Yeah,
I
let's
have
do
a
a
sug-
giveaway.
I have a suggestion. There's 7 of us. Why don't we do the and you know there's others that aren't here too, but why don't we do the giveaway and just give it to all of us at this point, right?
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Can you bring that up on screen there for us?
Let's see. Okay. Oh, the wheels?
Yeah. Can you bring the wheels up
Okay.
on screen?
Yes, I can.
You might need to blow this up. So here we go, guys. We're going to spin this, okay?
We'll see who's going to win.
Yeah, who's going to win? Who's going to win? Looks like it's Fernando. It is
Fernando, are you in the chat?
Oh, he must be present to win. Sorry.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Poor guy. All right. So first giveaway. Who wants to ask the question?
I'll ask the question.
There you go.
Noah's on.
All right. Okay, let's get some thumbs up in the chat. Make sure everybody's ready. Make sure you're parked.
Let's hit that like, guys. Let's hit that. Let's hit
Yeah,
that.
how many
like
likes do we have? How many likes do we have, Greg?
14.
14?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You have almost 50 people in here.
14. Come
likes.
on, guys.
Come on, let's go. There's a couple thumbs up. Fernando says, "Let me in quick." All right, go ahead, Vice. Let's get this.
All right,
on to
first
the
question.
Next segment.
What is Hi-Lustre's top selling product?
That's for the chat, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Don't answer it. Don't answer it. You can't win.
There it is. I got BTW 574.
Yep,
That's
I see
on mine.
BTW on my end as well.
BTW. Okay, so the winners of tonight's Damo, how do they get a hold of us if they've won? And
You can just
please
send them
put
to
in
me.
what you won.
If they won, just email info@clearcoatconfessions.net.
And
we'll get all
Damo,
your
what
info.
did BTW win?
The first giveaway was a bottle of Blue Crush from Rob.
All right, let's write that down. Somebody write that down.
Oh, I am. I already am.
I got it. Greg's got it. He's
got
on.
it? Okay.
He's on the ball.
Greg's usually got it.
All right. I think we
Okay, so-
let me ask a question to Deanna. I have one more question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How does Hi-Lustre innovate from the crowd in the oversaturated detailing market?
Yeah. For us, I honestly take a lot of inspiration from In-N-Out. I really love the overall branding and just the business model of it, of just having a limited selection and keeping it super simple. You know, you don't have like some restaurants have 10 styles of cheeseburgers. They have 1 or 2 if you count the double. But I think with our line, something that we have done and what I'm committed to doing going forward is just keeping it to whatever is actually necessary and not creating like 7 or 8 different pH neutral soaps that do the same thing. I want to make sure that whatever products I'm coming out with actually do have a purpose that one of our other products can't fulfill. So I think that's a big thing for me.
I was curious, you had mentioned earlier that you were talking about wanting to get the name Hi-Lustre more talked about within the detailing community. You're talking about limited line and stuff like that. So your products absolutely work really well, and you need to get people to realize that. What is your plan, or how do you plan on putting the Hi-Lustre name out in the community?
Yeah, I think so. With the social media, I really started committing to it at the beginning of this year, but I've been slacking the last few months because I've been buried in the admin work of it all. But I did see a lot of success with just posting on Instagram mainly. I don't know what it is about Instagram, but that is where all of the detailers are. And everyone that I've met through there is so nice. But it seems like just educating people on how to use our products. Like, I've been going to a lot of car shows down here in SoCal, and with the meta glasses, showing people how to use our products in person and then just giving them the product that I used at the end for free. And I think it does a lot of things like all at the same time. There's obviously the content that I get from that and I can post, and whoever's watching it sees how to use the product, sees how easy it is, and then that person has a really good experience with the product too. And then I get DMs from them afterwards like, oh my god, thanks so much, like I love it. So it's just introducing people to it. I think the one-on-one format I really like.
And I think that's kind of an underrated part of marketing within the detailing community, is just word of mouth. If you had a good product, people are going to talk about it. They're going to share it with their friends, with the people on their, in their community. And I think that's kind of something that doesn't get talked about or looked at a lot.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely. Greg?
So Deanna, so let's talk a little bit more about growth and things, and I'm curious about a couple things. Any chances of expanding distribution, adding more locations that are coming up for you guys that you can talk about if you are?
Yeah. So that's been the core of our business for most of our history, is our distributors that we work with. So that is the majority of our business, is our products being on someone else's shelf. Or even like 20 years ago, it was more common for people to have vans and then deliver to like detail shops and body shops and all that. So that's one aspect of the industry that has changed over the last 20 years, is there's less vans now and it's more in-person retail, like detail supply stores. So we're pretty open, and we have a lot of different areas that we don't have anyone yet. So we're very open to putting our products into new areas and new markets, 100%.
And you guys are just gonna stay in the current LA area where you're at this point? No expansion outside of California?
So we are in a few states right now. We have a good distributor in, I think it's Pennsylvania, and then we have someone in Mexico as well, and El Salvador. So we have done a lot of international and other state business, but I mean, we can do any state. It's just about the store being willing to carry our products and show it to their customers. And that's a big thing that social media helps, because the stores want to carry products that people are asking for. So it kind of kills the two birds with one stone.
Oh, nice. I actually was going to ask a question. Is that all right, Craig?
Oh, please, Alvin.
Yeah. So Deanna,
this is the panel. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, you talked about being on Instagram and doing the social media. Do you think, because you just became president, taking that like new approach for a long-standing company, do you think that'll help appeal to a wider audience? And then hopping off of that, increase, I guess that's your strategy, is just increasing visibility, right? But do you think that's part of the strategy that you're doing because you're so young? I think that's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
I
think
how that approach is.
The social media for me personally goes back a little bit, because I did gymnastics growing up, and I had this Instagram account where I would post like my gymnastics like every week or every day or whatever I did, and it's still up. It's at Gymnast Deanna. But that was and I don't even know how, at some point I had like 10,000 followers, and it was like such a fun thing for me to do in high school, like editing the videos and then also like engaging with other people that were doing gymnastics at the time. So I'm just very familiar with that. So that naturally is the strategy that I want to take, because it's fun for me. But I do think, because honestly, what I was doing at first was I would call the detail supply stores and be like, hey, I have this product line. Do you want to carry our products? And they'd be like, I've never heard of you. And I was like, okay, that's fair. We haven't done any marketing. So, yeah, with us, we seriously have done zero marketing other than SEMA. So I think that just letting people know that we exist is just the priority, because I don't know if there's anything else you really can do aside from that.
Nice. Following up, what about TikTok? Just
Yeah.
TikTok or TikTok Shop?
So we are on TikTok Shop, and I do post the same videos on TikTok. I've just seen, for whatever reason, it seems like the Instagram just has so much more engagement. I've had a few videos do pretty well on the TikTok Shop, and I cross post on YouTube Shorts and even Snapchat too. So I just post them on everything. I'm like throwing spaghetti at the wall.
What are your requirements, or what are you? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Alvin. Sorry.
No, go ahead. No, I was just gonna say that's nice. Thanks.
I was just curious, like, I have a local detail shop, and they're very limited in the brands they carry. What are your requirements, or if I reach out to the owner here and he has interest, what would I convey to him as possibly becoming a distributor?
Yeah, all he needs to do is send me an email or a DM just saying he's interested, and then I would just talk to him from there, see where he's located, ask a few more questions about his store, and then if it's a good fit for both of us, I just tell him all the information he would need to know about purchasing. But yeah, it's just another area where we do that one-to-one, and it's pretty personal from there, and we build relationships from there.
Okay.
Adamo, you want to get some more questions in the chat and then another giveaway?
Absolutely. You betcha. Let's see here. Guardian Auto Detail asks, Deanna, do you have a network of female detailers that use Hi-Lustre? They should feature your products, and have you spoken to Christy, Jelena, Eileen, etc.?
Okay, I love that question. That's so good. I haven't really been connected with many female detailers. I talk too fast also. I sound like I'm on caffeine. I haven't talked to many female detailers up until this year, really. So meeting Christy was really nice. I don't know if she's tried our stuff, but I should send her some. And then Jelena and I ended up getting coffee a few weeks ago, and she is just like an amazing person. I love her. So I'm going to be giving her some stuff to try. And who's another female? A couple other ones that I know is Spotless Huda. She's amazing. We worked with her a few times in the past. She came to SEMA with us last year. And then Detail Girls. I don't know if you guys know them on Instagram, but they are really cool also.
Excellent. Next one here.
You can.
EZD.
Sorry, go ahead.
No.
I was gonna say, Eileen. She's in Southern California too. Eileen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in like the Joshua.
Yeah, reach out to
area.
Eileen.
Yeah, she's in Joshua Tree Desert.
Oh my God, Joshua Tree is like one of my favorite places. I need to meet her then.
She's awesome, in the chat tonight. Chelsea Bailey's also, and she's always doing questions. And she's kind of up and coming, brand new. She'd be someone that again, very introspective, very knowledgeable, always willing and learning and wanting to learn. So Chelsea, shout out to you, and maybe get in touch with Deanna there.
Yeah. Anybody feel free to DM me. My Instagram is just at Deanna Hi-Lustre on Instagram, but yeah, I try to respond to most of my messages when I can.
Cool. EC Details. Eddie Cologne, what makes your brand your brand? I.e., what are you known for that you would want to share with others in the detail space?
I think what we're mainly known for is the consistency of we had a product in like the 70s or 80s or even the 90s, and we still sell the same product today. So that's like our wash and shine, the all-purpose. These are all the same formulas that we don't, dilute more over time or change the chemicals over time. We always try to keep the same exact product long term. And what that does is I get people coming into the office with a old bottle of product from like, I had one person bring one from like the 60s, and they were like, oh, hey, like I used this, or my grandfather had this or whatever. I'm like, how do you still have that? So I think that's the main thing that we do. Is
If I
that
can
Eileen?
follow up on
There's
that.
Eileen
Yeah, that's
chiming
Eileen.
in.
Yeah, there's like,
Yep, that's Eileen there.
So let me ask you a question. How
It's like the bat signal. You hear Eileen, and she popped in.
if you guys keep the same
Go ahead,
formulas-
Vice.
Sorry. If you guys keep the same formulas, like how does the brand innovate per se and compete with others that have, for example, like multiple iterations in a product, so that they can constantly, make the product better for the new raws that come in and things like that?
Yeah, I think if there is an opportunity to improve a product, we will absolutely do that. We just try to keep it as consistent as far as how you're using the product. So we're not gonna just randomly change the color and scent and try to like, I don't know, make it less concentrated, that type of thing. But absolutely, if there's an opportunity to improve, we will do that.
There was Donald. There was another comment, question by Eddie. Maybe you could pull that up. I think it's marked. Yeah, it is.
Absolutely. Deanna, I'm placing an order. Do I get the Blue Crush or the red soap? I believe that's your wash and shine you mentioned. I need to know which is the one true to you as a company.
Yeah, he said he's going to make a video about it. So he needs to know the 5, must tries, basically.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, both of them are true to our company. So they are both formulations, like historical formulations. The Blue Crush we kind of like updated with Rob based on his feedback. But the Wash and Shine, that one we've probably been selling since the 70s, maybe earlier. That is one of like our original soaps. So I think there has been updates to it over time. Like I was saying, we'll do that if there's room to improve, but both of them are great. So it really, that's the other thing about detailing. A lot of it comes down to personal preference, and some people might like one over the other, and because of the color, because of the scent, because of the way that it feels on their hand. Like there's so many funny reasons that people choose one product over another, which is what I've been learning.
Absolutely. So would you call the Wash and Shine your legacy soap right now?
Yeah.
Does it have a
Eddie?
scent?
Eddie, you should just pick up both.
Yeah, get them both, Eddie.
Does Washington have a scent?
I know
Yes.
Eddie's a wax guy, so I would recommend him get the wax wet cherry.
Wet cherry.
We're out of that one right now.
Oh, well, hey, if Eddie wins, if he
Eddie,
wins today,
he's
I'm
those
gonna
fast
send him this
fingers.
one. I'm gonna send him this one
Let's
if
do
he
another. Let's do another giveaway. We got a bunch.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, who wants to ask
Can
this question?
can I ask her a question really fast?
Go ahead.
Yep.
The application
Absolutely.
for crystal luster, is that almost like a wax?
Pretty much, yeah. So you're just gonna put it on an applicator pad or a microfiber, let it sit for a bit, and then wipe it off and buff it.
Is there any issues if you get a phone call, you wax the hood, you get a phone call, and you realize 20 minutes later that you need to go back out and pull it off?
With that one, I don't think so. No.
Okay. Question, Dom, or not a question, but giveaway. We've got a giveaway from Rick Smith, who's got
Rick Smith
package. Rick Smith, three products: ceramic spray coating, wash and shine, and complete interior and exterior dressing. This will go to one person. Who wants to ask the question?
You gotta make this question difficult.
I got one.
Too many products.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Deanna talked earlier that in the infancy of the company, there was a chain of gas stations that carried their products. What was the chain?
Very good question.
That is a good one.
Very good.
Oops.
Yep.
Chris M.
Chris M.
On my end.
Yep, mine
That's what I
too.
see as well.
Chris M.
He did spell it wrong though. Corey spelled it right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yo, you asked the question, so you choose.
It counts, guys.
Yeah. No, Chris got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it's the spirit, you know.
Absolutely.
All right, Chris. Info at
Eddie.
clearcoatconfessions.net.
Eddie, you need some faster internet. You're too slow, man.
He's got
This is
FML, right? Though he spelled FML right.
Put the cigar down and use 2 hands to type.
He's got it right rigged, so he knows how it feels.
Yeah, exactly. So
Hey,
there you
Ed,
go.
Can I say this? Can I say this? Now you know how we all feel when Vice is in and winning all these giveaways. Ed.
I feel like I don't even win that many, but all right.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So bring that one back up there, Damo.
Yeah. This one here.
No, the
one Eddie asked?
Yeah, the one Eddie asked about the video. What's it going to take? Eddie wants to know, what's it going to take for you to make a video snippet for his channel? He would love to showcase you and the brand.
Yeah, reach out to me. I'm happy to do pretty much anything.
There you go.
Awesome.
There we go.
We have any more starred questions?
Sorry, guys. My internet's lagging a little bit, so I'm going through as fast as I can here. Let's see. Ooh. Chelsea Bailey's got another banger. Question. How do you balance preserving the company's heritage while still embracing new chemistry, trends, and customer expectations?
Yeah, that's probably one of the main things my dad and I were clashing with at first when I was like, okay, we need updated labels. These look like they're from like the early 2000s. So I had to fight with him for a few years for him to let me update those. So as far as packaging, super happy we have some modern labels now, and I'm still working on putting them on the full line. But what was the rest of the question? I think I just blanked.
Yeah, just leave it up there.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. So yeah, just creating the new products. Like I said, whenever there is a new product that's kind of needed in the market, we'll do that. But definitely, like, one thing I can say about the labels is we didn't go crazy. All I did was just change a little bit of coloring and just the overall vibe, if that makes sense. So it went
make it look more modern.
Exactly. So I didn't change anything about the structure of it. So we still had the words in the same areas that they were before. So I think it's like you just keep just enough so it's recognizable, but also it's a new vision almost.
It leans right into this one. Guardian Auto Detail. Are you involved in the graphic design of any of the labels? Is there a personal touch you did? So there you go.
Yeah, I actually did all of it. So I was the one that completely redesigned all of them myself. I had to learn how to use Adobe Illustrator in high school, and that was one of my first jobs at Hi-Lustre, was to start updating the labels, but it was with the old design. And then when I did the rebrand about a year ago, I did all of that too. So yeah.
Excellent.
So I was wondering if we could talk a little bit about the private labeling you guys through. I mean, what's the process if you have someone come in, one of your mobile customers comes over and says, hey, how do I get my label on this? I'm sure there's different options that they have and that you offer. So maybe you could walk us through, somebody walking in and giving them the options. And
yeah. So for private label, it's a very custom experience. So we do whatever the customer is looking for. Some people want to take our exact product as it is, same color, same scent, same exact formula, and just have it with no label, or for us to put our label on it. That's something we offer, but we do go all the way as far as creating a custom formula for for the person, and we'll package it in drums or whatever packaging they want. But it really depends on what they want. Some people, we will ship them drums, they'll fill it themselves. Other people will package it start to finish at our warehouse and just ship them all the finished product. So very customizable, and we'll quote based off of what they're looking for.
In any product that you have, they'll
Pretty
be
much.
able, they could private label it. Okay.
Yeah.
And what would be a lead time if someone would want to come in and do that? What do you guys need? If I'm going to get the full package where you're going to bottle my labels, put the labels on, and box them up.
Mm-hmm. For lead time of actually for us to complete the manufacturing, normally it's within a week or two. It's not too crazy of lead time because we are a pretty small team, so we're able to organize and change production pretty easily. It's mainly the decision making of whoever's ordering, because normally they'll kind of go back and forth and try to be like, well, like this option or this option. So that's where most of the time comes from. But as far as our manufacturing, it's pretty quick.
Do you have, I just saw somebody bring up the question. I was literally thinking the same thing. What's the MOQ for the non-label bottles?
Yeah, custom formula or not custom formula?
I would assume, well, both.
Yeah.
Both.
Typically for the completely custom ones, it's going to be 3 drums. So it is quite a bit of product. But for anything that isn't custom, so it's just our product, it depends on how many, what the packaging is, and we can do a custom quote based on whatever that quantity is that someone's looking for.
So they have to be a pretty serious buyer.
Yeah.
Drums are 55 gallons, right?
Yes, drums are 55 gallons. I was just going to say, normally the people that do come to us are other brands or even people who are not even in the industry, just looking for something specific. And a lot of them do pretty much know what they want. So it's a pretty straightforward process.
I have another question, kind of down the custom chemicals that you talked about just here. Somebody comes in and want it, or when you guys are thinking about developing it.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned earlier that there was I think one product that you couldn't manufacture here or ship.
Formula 20.
Formula 20.
Yeah, Formula 20. Does the California environmental laws impact you guys from using a lot of different raws? And does that ever make you think about maybe moving some of your manufacturing out of state to come up with stronger using the raws that are banned in California?
Yeah, luckily all of our formulas are compliant with California since we are here. So it kind of takes away that extra step of having to worry if something we make here can't be shipped out. The Formula 20, we can't ship the finished product because it's flammable. So anything flammable, as far as I'm aware, we can't ship it through like UPS unless we have like a hazmat certification, and then that's like a whole process. Yeah, exactly.
See what you do, Frankie? See what you're doing?
Yeah, I think I was talking about that on the live at Dylan's Auto Detail, and you were saying, yeah, it's basically a certification. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, guys. I'm sorry. Don, you have any questions, Don? Because I've got a couple more.
No, go ahead. If you got some, you're good.
Have there getting a little bit more into what we were just talking about, have there been some products that you guys have said, oh, let's go down this route, and you've gotten to a point and you say, well, it's doing a good job, but maybe we need to get something a little stronger, and you can't in California at this point. I'll ask it again. Is there any? Would there ever be a need for you guys at this point? It doesn't sound like to move out of state to manufacturing.
No, probably not. I think honestly, Los Angeles and Southern California in general is the best place to be as a not only just the manufacturing side of things for us, because we have all of our special equipment set up here, and that would just be a whole thing to move. I don't think it'd be worth it, but also just us being here allows me to, meet so many people because it is really like the hub of detailing here.
Yeah, you gotta understand, like, SoCal's the perfect weather for detailing. Like, it's sunny freaking, I don't know, 98% of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I lived there for a little
362
while.
days of the year.
Right.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
that makes it easier for shipping as well. Us having so many customers that are in my voice is cracking. Having so many customers here in SoCal makes shipping obviously easier. So
Okay, quick question. Is that water or is that vodka?
this is water. I don't really like alcohol, so I'm a water and electrolytes girl.
There you go.
So
Perfect.
it looks like Dark had to take off, but so I'll ask his question.
Yeah, there's a question here from him.
There is. You want to pull it up?
No, you were going to ask the question he was going to ask.
Yeah. So Dark Dragon, who somehow left, I'm not sure. He's getting ready to go on vacation, so he may have run into something there. He has a spreadsheet of over 120 rinseless products, and I think he has
85. He always pump up that number.
Cabinets. And he's wanting to know, is there a rinseless product in the works, or are you guys thinking about maybe doing a rinseless product at Hi-Lustre?
Yeah, I know there were a few people that were asking about that on Christy's podcast.
He was one.
I put it on the list, so it is on the products we could develop list, but I have to take things one at a time. I wish I could have like 20 projects going at the same time, so some things I just have to table for later, but I have been hearing about rinseless more, so I'm definitely interested in exploring that in the future.
I remember when I went to your shop and I had asked you if you carried a rinseless, and you're like, well, we have waterless, but no internet.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I need to do some more research on, because there's the marketing terms and then there's chemistry terms. So sometimes I have to do some more in-depth research and realize, like, okay, when somebody says this, like, what exactly are they talking about, and what is the true difference, and what is marketing versus what is chemistry? And there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. So I still don't even fully understand the differences. Maybe you guys could help me with that when I get to that point.
No, yeah,
I think it's mostly non-ionic
surfactants. Hard. Yeah, I bet it had to be hard coming in and just having to learn everything about chemicals and what they do, and just I mean I don't know, like me when I started detailing, like I just thought it was overwhelming. Mm-hmm. So I can imagine you're coming in, you know, running a whole company and having to do that. That's just crazy. I mean, my hat's off to you.
Thank you. Yeah, that was the most intimidating thing about coming in, because I was like, I'm not a chemist, like, and you know, you would have something in a batch that needs to be fixed, and you have a bunch of stuff in the tank, and it's like, okay, what do we do? And it's like, you have to figure it out. So it was definitely intimidating at first, realizing that I would have to learn all this stuff about chemistry that I didn't know previously.
Yeah, if you want to learn about chemistry, Eddie will teach you everything about rinseless. He's the rinseless god.
Perfect. There we go.
Eddie's the rinseless king.
Yeah, and he makes rinseless, so he would be a good person to ask.
I don't want to miss out on the opportunity. Deanna had mentioned that, you know, when she was exploring new products and stuff, she might ask us. I'm speaking on behalf of all CCC. If you need us to test new products, let us know. We'll do it.
Yes. I was talking to Adamo earlier today. And I don't want to say this is coming anytime soon, because I don't know when it's happening, but I do want to
I thought you weren't going to say anything.
You know what? I just decided I was going to say something about it, because there's
perfect.
CCC exclusive, guys. CCC exclusive.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk about this, so you guys are the first to know. But I want to create some type of program where I can have detailers apply to be in, and they'll all be approved by me and work with me. But I just want like a community where I can be like, hey, there's this new product we have, test it, let me know what you think, and then I can do something as far as rewarding them for that feedback. So that goes for new products, and then also existing products where I need to update labels because they haven't been updated in 15 or so years as far as the directions. So being able to send it to someone and be like, hey, how are you using this? How is this working for you? What do you like about it? What do you not like? And then even making improvements on existing products from there. But yeah, creating a program like that is really interesting to me, and I'm kind of playing with the idea.
I thought it was a fantastic idea when we spoke. So yeah, you have something there. It's just you got to figure out the parameters of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to updating labels, we had a pre-production meeting last night, and Fernando was talking about the nano sealant, and that he accidentally got it on its trim while he was spraying it, and it did fantastic on trim. It darkened it. The effect was fantastic. So it was, that type of thing. That is that type of thing what you're looking for when, you would like somebody to test your
some Easter eggs.
Previous products. Yeah, Easter eggs. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Vice.
Even he was saying, oh, like I didn't have he had put it in a different spray bottle with no label on it.
No label, exactly.
Label. So he went on our website to see the directions, and it was like one sentence of like spray on and wipe off. And I obviously want to make it a little bit more detailed and give people more than just a one sentence description of how to use a product.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should we do another giveaway? Right after this question.
Right after this question. How much influence does feedback from detailers and distributors have on the evolution of a product?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything, right? We're making the product for the people to use, so we take all of our feedback very seriously. So if somebody tells me something like, oh, I tried using this product and it didn't work well, or I didn't like this about it, I'm writing that down and I'm like scrambling to try to figure out what it is that went wrong. Which is why creating like a more organized program is really interesting to me. So it's almost like doing a study on a product, like a full on like scientific study. But yeah, lot of it's definitely very valuable, the feedback that we get.
Excellent. Yeah. How about another giveaway?
How about Frankie? Frankie's giveaway and Frankie's question.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Actually, that would be good. Which one do you want to give away, Frankie? Oh, you've got 3 giveaways. You've got a 2, 2, and a 1. So you decide which one you want to do. You want to do a 2?
We'll do the crystal blue glass cleaner, and we'll do the crystal luster synthetic polymer glaze.
All right,
cool.
Want to do that? We'll do a 2.
Absolutely. Excellent. Do you have a question, Frankie?
No, go ahead, and you guys can ask the question. That's fine.
Okay, I got one. This one's going to be a little bit of a tough one. I mentioned it at the beginning of the show in Greg's opening statement. Where did Deanna? What high school did Deanna graduate from?
Wow.
Did you guys say that?
Yes. Well, Greg did.
Yeah.
College.
College.
Oh, okay.
What college?
Really?
I don't know if those count. Somebody else copy and paste.
Yeah, somebody else copy and paste.
Chance.
Eileen,
hurry up.
Right.
I think Eileen came in late.
Come on, Eileen.
Eileen.
Oh, there goes.
There we go.
Hey. That was kind of rigged. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, Eileen,
you guys are crazy.
These are coming out, and then she wanted the glass cleaner too. So
yeah, she's gonna have.
So it was just fitting that she wanted.
Eileen. Email info@clearcoatconfessions.net.
Yes, and I will return your message and ask you a couple questions and Just let me. I've got it written down, so we're good there.
I like the person that said the School of Hard Knocks. That's the wrong
Who was
Everybody
that?
had a chance.
Fun
You guys
fact:
should've just copied and pasted.
my daughter went to Fullerton.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, do we have some more starred questions in the chat?
Yes.
Don?
Oh, yeah. We've got.
We have so many. We need to speed through these.
Yes. Okay.
I'm glad we did it during the podcast rather than at the end. This is funner.
All at the end. Yeah, absolutely. Deanna, this group and the people that follow it can blow up your sales.
Yeah, I'm all done. I'll
every time
close. Yeah. See you later, bud.
Hey, Dave,
What,
you're
what's that?
unmuted, Dave.
Hello, David? Oh,
Whoop.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here.
He was talking on the phone. Go ahead. Who
Oh,
was
I'm
it?
sorry. I didn't know I was on.
yeah, no.
What's up?
Oh, welcome
Thank
to the
God
chat.
it was just a car.
Dang, this guy
Anyway.
straight from work.
There
Yeah,
we
I'm still
go.
here.
Go ahead. Who was
I
that?
thought
Dave,
I was
Dave.
hearing voices again. So
This is a perfect time for Dave. Dave, read the question on the screen.
there you go,
All
Dave.
right. All right. Glossy Chris asked, Deanna, this group, the people that follow it can blow up your sales. Every time we see these guys do demos, they sell out at Thor in a day. I don't know if that's a question or a statement.
Yes,
I think
yeah,
it's
exactly.
a statement, but I love that.
I don't know if it's a true statement, but all right.
You guys are welcome to sell out our products. That's totally fine with me.
There we
I'll
go.
try my best.
Yes. Yeah. As soon as the smoke settles up here, I'll be out.
All right, we got a question from BTW574. That's a new one. Do any of your products contain PFAS, forever chemicals? And if so, is there a plan to remove them?
Okay. Oh, I like this question, and it's a little bit more of an involved question because I personally love using all the natural products in my everyday life. So when I got into the chemical industry, I was concerned at first, and I was like, wait, I don't want to be making toxic stuff. I was like, I want to learn more about this. So I did a huge deep dive on all of the chemicals that we use and all of the formulas. And it's actually really interesting. So none of our products directly contain PFAS. The problem is on our suppliers' safety data sheets. There normally is or is not a statement about PFAS in the regulatory section. And sometimes it'll say, what I remember finding a few years ago when I was looking into it was we cannot comment on it. And then I would email the company and be like, hey, what do you mean you can't comment about this? That's a little weird. But they were like, yeah, we don't intentionally add PFAS. We don't think there's any PFAS, but we can't claim that for legal reasons. So as far as us giving a statement of our product contains no PFAS, that's not something we're able to do, but because of the suppliers' SDSs, if that makes sense. So it's just a very interesting, nobody wants to claim liability for that. So it makes it very difficult for us to make claims like that, if that makes sense. But as far as I'm aware, none.
You got to be careful, Deanna, with this group. No, not this actual group, but this community. They hear something about SDS, man, they'll come after you.
That's true. Yeah,
Oh,
SDS
there are
top
SDS police all over the detail community. They think that
Wait.
they get the ingredient list. They think that if you don't have it updated perfectly, oh
They
my
think
God,
they can reverse engineer it just by that.
They try to make your wash and shine out of products underneath their sink.
Yeah.
They do.
I wasn't aware of this community.
Oh, you weren't aware that glycerin and alcohol makes gummy fix? You didn't hear about this?
I did see that video.
Yeah. He's just one of many, but you got to be careful because people see you claim that there's no hydrofluoric acid in your wheel wash, yet there might be a 0.2 whatever of it in there. They're gonna call you out on it here.
Ooh, the SDS mafia.
Yes, exactly. You got to be
That's a good
careful with
name.
that stuff. But it's better to have no liability involved with it and just claim like, hey, we think it's safe. Use at your own risk.
Let's Dom, a quick giveaway. We will give away the second 16-ounce bottle of Blue Crush, and I cannot
Crush.
thank everybody for these giveaways. This is
These
just
giveaways,
amazing.
absolutely
And of course,
overwhelming.
yeah, Dave's got a bottle. Usually when we mention a chemical, Dave turns around and it's right in his behind.
Yes. Yes,
I had a feeling I was going to be late today, so I brought my Blue Crush with me to work.
Any chemical, Deanna. All right, question. Can I ask it?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
You go for it.
All right. What year was the APC developed?
Dun, dun, dun.
Corey, wake up.
It
Nate,
is not 2020.
1926. Nate's got it.
Nate Brad, congratulations. Email info@clearcoatconfessions.net. Claim your prize.
Infamous year within the Boston community because a blizzard of '78. You can't go New England without them ever mentioning it.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that. I was living back there then.
Guys, everybody has to send their email within 48 hours. Any unclaimed giveaways will go to Vice. So.
And when he says Vice, the alias is for Greg.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Dave. I'm sure
Yeah,
sorry,
Dave, you have any questions?
No, I mean, I'll catch up with everything on there. I mean, I don't want to, take up their time, but yeah, I mean, I know pretty much what I need to know. I read up on the history.
All right.
I'm unprepared. I'm sorry.
No, you've been working all day. It's all good, dude.
Yeah. Anyone else got any questions?
I have a question for
there-
Dave. Does this mean we don't get to see that beautiful little daughter of yours on the podcast
Not
tonight?
today. She's probably heading to bed right now.
All right.
I do have a question. Going back to when your family started the journey. I'm sorry for popping backwards, but what was your dad interested in the business right away to get going, or was he looking to go down a different path, or was that just what he was going to do?
Yeah, he grew up. Gosh, when did he move here? If I'm not mistaken, he moved from Nebraska to LA when he was around 10, I want to say, somewhere around there. So he grew up from that point forward, mopping the floors and, cleaning and talking to the guys that worked there at the time. So he got to become friends with like some of the chemists we had and the guys that were producing the product. And I think it was just natural for him to take over like that. I don't know if it was necessarily not much of a choice, but it was definitely something that just happened. Yeah.
And how about you? What sparked your interest in staying in the family business?
Honestly, it was really random. Yeah, it was completely random. So I was graduating high school in 2020 when COVID was happening, and we weren't really going to school, and my dad was like, hey, you should come work with me for a few months since you're not really doing school, like until you come into college. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, sure. So I started doing little things here and there. And I see the comment about Greg.
Didn't I warn you about that last night?
Yeah, but I just started doing little things with him here and there. And then eventually he was like, cool. So I'm getting older. I kind of want to retire. Do you want to take over? I was like, okay, sure. Like, what could go wrong? And then we actually formally started to train me from there. But it was not what I was expecting to do at all. I didn't really have a plan at that time in my life.
That's amazing. I love that.
Did your dad have trouble releasing the reins to you at all, or was it like he's like, deuces, I'm out on the golf course?
Both for sure. Definitely both. Right now he's not doing anything day to day. It's just certain things he'll want to consult me with. But it was very gradual of like, at first it was like, I don't want to let go of anything. And then eventually it was like, okay, you can have that. And then he would never ask about that subject again. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I would get more subjects that I would have control over. And I'm like, okay, I like this. So
Yeah, I grew up in a family business myself, and when I took over my family business, like my dad, he would not release the reins unless like I could show him that I could handle it. Like once he
Yeah.
saw, okay, you can do that. All right, I'll leave you alone on that. And then little by little, he just finally let go and just did other stuff.
yeah.
That sounds like it kind of was a win-win situation. He kind of released a little bit at a time so he could transition, and it gave you a break so you weren't overwhelmed when you took over everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Deanna,
oh,
what's your
sorry, go ahead.
favorite scent product that you guys make?
Ooh, like the interior fragrances? Or just like
all of
any
them.
product.
any scent in any of the products?
Mm-hmm.
I have two. So as far as like an actual fragrance that is for the product, to smell good, I like the jasmine the most because it smells like flowers, and that's like my vibe. But as far as like other scents, I really like the interior shampoo because it smells like lemons and it just smells like very clean. I really like the fresh scents like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with Hi-Lustre, like being such a storied history with behind it and everything like that, have you seen any like ebbs and flows that changed, like like the way you guys may have done business, like especially with the introduction of social media and all that stuff like that? Have you guys had any growing pains with trying to adapt to the new markets and everything?
Yeah, I think when I first came in, I don't even think we had a website.
Oh, wow.
So I think we had different websites here and there. My dad would hire a freelancer, but at a certain point throughout the early 2000s, it just gets to a point where it's so expensive and all this stuff. So because we use Shopify now, with Shopify it just makes it so easy to manage that ourselves. So that was one of the first things that I set up. So now, okay, great, anyone anywhere can get our products. That was like step one. I think I saw a comment a few minutes ago of someone asking if we were on Amazon. We are on Amazon too. We are on TikTok Shop. We try to be on all the different platforms, and that definitely helps with people over there on different platforms seeing our products.
Nice. Is that a new question, Greg, or a demo?
Yep.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
That's a great one. Oh, I love
What?
this.
Yeah, it is.
BTW asks, what is going to be the first product that is going to be all of yours from start to finish? In other words, what's your baby that you're working on?
Yeah, that was
Hasn't
actually
it already
Blue Crush.
happened?
Yeah,
Yep,
that was Blue
exactly.
Crush.
Nice.
So I did that one all by myself, obviously with Rob testing it, but I was going through files for that one. That was really fun.
Did your dad give you any pushback on the whole Rob thing? Like, saying like, I don't know about these YouTubers.
Naturally, yes. It was kind of like, wait, I don't really understand this because it's not the normal way of how he's used to doing business for the last 50 years. So it was for sure like, wait, what are you talking about, Deanna? I explained
A
it to
little
him.
bit of a learning curve for him.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I have a question, Deanna. What does your day-to-day look like since you wear so many hats?
Yeah. Oh, I could look at my calendar for today for you. Today was a really good example because I was doing like 30 different things. So for an hour and a half, I ordered chemicals, which seems like it should be pretty straightforward, but it never is. Oh, hey, Rob. Damn influencers. Yeah, ordering chemicals takes a while. So I spent an hour and a half doing that. I was building a few things for SEMA to prep our booth. So I did that for a bit. And then I worked on a private label project for about an hour and a half, working on some formula and getting samples sent out to someone. I researched, I have like a few different projects going on where I needed new fragrances. So I had to reach out to our supplier for that and do a bunch of research and let them know what samples I needed. Then I had to order more chemicals, and I had to send like 30 emails today probably throughout the whole day. So I spend a lot. It's basically all on my computer. That's my day to day.
Nice.
Have you ever been in the lab with the white coat, just mixing chemicals in the back?
I have. I try not to do that though, because we do have someone that one of our production guys who handles that. So it definitely saves my time, the hour or two in the lab. So I can just write the formula, hands it off to him, and then get his feedback after. So that's a much better system. But yes, I have made labs.
Have you found yourself becoming like now I'm sorry if I missed this. Was any of your schooling involved in the like chemistry or chemicals in any way?
Nope, not at all.
All right.
It's
So
yeah.
have you found yourself now becoming like an armchair chemist now since being in the business?
Yeah. And I think because I asked my dad, I was like, do I need to go to school and like learn chemistry to be in this business? And he was like, no, you're not going to learn anything. I did that. I tried, but I was not learning anything that was actually applicable to our industry. So really what it is just understanding all of our current formulas inside and out and what the chemicals actually are doing in the product. So obviously I have a bunch of like knowledge specific to our company and how we do things. So I have resources outside of us to ask questions to, which is really helpful, but it's totally just experience and years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hands-on is the best, right? So
yeah.
Should we do another giveaway, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, how many giveaways are we doing today? Shit.
Too many.
Like 7 or 8.
Dave.
God
Yeah,
damn.
Frankie has a giveaway.
I should have stayed off and entered these giveaways.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
That's
by the
why
way, guys,
that's why Dark Dragon dropped.
Yep. And by the way, guys, you cannot win twice. Okay.
No. So
Okay,
Irene, Nate, Chris, and BTW, you can't win.
Here,
Isn't that the puck on the kettle black? Friggin' Vice being like, oh no, 2 winners here. You know,
hey,
guy who
I've
wins
been in
left
so
and
many
right.
giveaways. I know what the criteria should be.
Yeah.
But
He's written
stick
the
around
rules.
because we do have a special giveaway at the end that everybody
Absolutely.
will be eligible for. So do not leave. If you left, and that's too bad. And we've got another 15 minutes or so. That'll be an hour and a half. We want to try and wrap that up. This has been great. So many questions tonight. So yeah, Frankie, you have 3 more products. You can do a 2-in-1, or if you want to give all 3 away, it's up to you.
So let's do the 2-in-1. We'll do the wash and shine and the ceramic spray coating.
That
All right,
ceramic
let's do
coating
it.
is fantastic. What's the scent in Wash and Shine? Sorry to interrupt.
Wash and shine is cherry, and then the ceramic is a grape.
Is a grape,
Grape.
yes.
Yeah.
And that their colors, so like red is cherry, and then
Purple is grape.
Yeah.
purple is grape. Yeah.
Always
Grape is
having to
actually
explain
really
things
good.
to
I
the
love the grape
Canadians.
scent.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Frankie, someone wants to.
I know what
says,
it is.
What does your hat say?
I know what it is. I read Japanese.
Go
You want me to
ahead.
say what it is?
Go ahead.
L.A. The L.A. Dodgers. Come on, man. Am I wrong?
Wait, you
You're
can
right.
actually read. You can actually read Japanese.
No,
No,
he just
Google
put-
Translate
he
can.
just put Google Translate on his phone there.
No, I know Google Translate here. I just know because I've seen those hats. I love that hat. I mean, I really want to get one.
Plus, he was
all
at
right,
Pearl
who's-
Harbor, so he was, he knows all about it.
Oh my god.
Who's got a question?
I'm not that
Frankie?
much older than the APC. Let's
got
put
one?
it that way.
Yeah, go ahead and ask the question, guys.
I got one. So
Go
Deanna
ahead.
referred that there was 2 products they hope to present at SEMA. One was a wheel and tire. What was the other one?
Ooh,
Very good.
had to be here early on.
Chris M says he wants a celery scented product. I don't know about that.
Oh my god. Well, I'm getting some fragrance samples, and maybe I can add that to my order and see what I can do.
He has to be trolling. I don't think he's serious.
Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it yet.
Come on.
Na, 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 na. Oh no, Jeopardy.
Ricardo, could you say the question one more time?
Sure. There was two products that Hi-Lustre is hoping to present and have ready by SEMA. One was a wheel and tire cleaner. What was the other one?
It's not a ceramic coating.
These
It goes
sunscreens
on the,
are
it goes
wild.
on the outside of the car.
It's not a rinseless.
Rick, come on. We talked about that. You were online. Pay attention, Rick.
Rick Smith.
Becca, what was the other product besides a wheel and tire?
There it is, J-Farm.
There it is. J-Farm got it.
J-Farm, email info@clearcoatconfessions.net. Email within 48 hours or I'm taking your prize.
So I don't know if you had answered this question, Deanna. What pH is that pre-wash you guys are trying to make?
I haven't really started working on it too much. I'm just working on the base before I raise the pH. But what are people looking for as far as the pH? Is there like a certain range that they like for a pre-wash?
I love pre-washes.
Yeah.
I will say it depends what type of pre-wash you're going for. But for the most part, I would say most are within the 10 to 12 range.
Yeah, I was
There
gonna say
are
12 is usually the higher.
The highest.
12 is
Yeah.
typically the highest, but there are some that are like 14 pH.
Yeah.
But that's like a different type of product.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a hammer.
Because
10 to 12 is kind of the sweet
I
spot.
do have your limited edition. I actually have like 4. I bought like a whole box of them when you released the high pH.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. What pH was that? Was that it?
It
That
was a
like
12. It was a 12.7 or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I would stick around the 10 to 12 range, and it would be pretty competitive with what's on the market.
Yeah.
Did I miss the question whether Deanna's working on a rinseless or not?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
And are we?
I put it on the list. It's not currently in development, but it's on the long list.
She's going to talk with Eddie, and Eddie's going to teach her a little bit about rinseless.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so J Farm's the one that won the wash and shine and the ceramic spray, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm tracking them all.
Okay.
Do we have any more questions, Adamo?
Yes, we do.
Oh yeah.
All right. Becca Green asks, any interest in getting more into the microfiber game?
Yes. Right now, I mean, we hardly have a selection. I think we just have a yellow and a green, like plain normal microfiber towel. I definitely want to venture into the accessories more. That'll probably come in a few years, not right this second, but I think that would be really fun to create some like Hi-Lustre branded, microfibers and really.
We know a couple of guys that can help you out with that.
That might be able to hook you guys up. Yeah.
Powered by Thor.
Powered by Thor. Absolutely.
Either that or you can take a trip to Korea. That means there's always a good excuse to take a long vacation, you know?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
This is a good one. Cool one.
All right. Let's see here. Nate Brad asks, would your dad ever join a podcast like this?
No, probably not. He's a little bit more old school and he likes more like the planned out interview questions. I think it would be kind of a lot.
What about a radio show?
Yeah.
More his speed?
Yeah, probably.
More like a CB radio show.
Yeah. I am looking at so I also haven't talked about this, but I'm planning on releasing my own podcast at some point in the next 3 months.
Nice.
And it's just gonna be like very casual, just on my laptop camera with like a mic. But I have a lot more long form stuff that I want to say, so I thought that might be a good place for it. And hopefully I'll have my dad on there eventually, so more people can meet him like I'm talking to you guys, and be able to see what like and all that.
That would
Get
be
the
really cool
exclusive.
because
Yeah.
he's talked about a lot, right?
Yeah.
In some
Has
of
a
your
lot of
interviews and
knowledge.
whatnot. Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of knowledge. Yeah, that would be really cool if he would ever do something. And if you're going to do it on your channel, I think that would go over really, really well.
Yeah.
What's your do you have a YouTube channel?
I am gonna put it on. I have it on mine, so the at Deanna Hi-Lustre channel. So we have the business one, and then there's mine, but it'll be on my personal one, I would assume. And then I think you can. I have to look into the logistics, but I think I'll have it like as a show on there. I think you can set that up. I don't know how it works. But it's gonna be called. I haven't. I don't know if I should say the name. Do you guys want to know the name?
Sure.
It's up to you.
I think I'm gonna name it Hi Deanna, just because that's a little bit funny, like Hi-Lustre, Hi Deanna.
Hi,
I
Deanna.
think that's what it'll be, because it'll just be my perspective of running Hi-Lustre.
That's
Absolutely.
Well, you are in California. You can always call it Deanna's High.
You know what? Yeah, that thought came to mind too, and I was like, oh, it's not. Yeah.
Or instead of it being a high luster, it could be 420 luster.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right, couple more giveaways, and we can let Deanna go. We got about 7 more minutes, guys. So we have Frankie. You have one more product. What product is that?
That is the wet cherry.
Wet cherry.
And it might be one of the last bottles for the next few months, because I have to edit something in the formulation, and it's taking longer than expected. So
Limited edition.
yeah.
Deanna, would you like to ask the question?
It's rare.
Be signed by Frankie too.
There you go.
He'll write in Japanese.
Would you?
I'll tell you what, I'll send some stickers with it, whoever wins it.
Boom. There you go.
Frankie's
stickers are on
legendary
point,
stickers.
no less too.
Deanna, would you like to ask the question?
Ooh. I have to
Maybe
come up
something
Not to
that
put you on
wasn't
the spot or
discussed on this
anything.
show.
Ooh, something that wasn't discussed on the show. Oh gosh.
Oh, I'll check private chat. I might have one for you here. Check private chat.
Or should we make that one Deanna's, like her giveaway?
No, hers is going to be the comment.
Okay.
Okay. Are you putting in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, the private
Greg
chat.
types slow.
Yeah, he's used to typewriters.
That is a good question.
He's using
There
one of
you
the
go,
what are they
guys.
called? The Telegram ones.
Yeah, this is a great question, Vice. Great suggestion, and this wasn't talked about on our podcast.
Yeah. So how many employees does Hi-Lustre have, including me? And bonus points if you can list what I do for the company versus what the other people do. Bonus points.
Ooh.
27. Damn. I don't even think Thor has that many employees.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know the answer, but I'm going
Let's
to keep my
see.
mouth shut.
Yep. Ooh.
It's not 4, but you guys are close. Oh,
Corey.
There you
Corey.
go. Corey got it. It is 3 employees.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that was kind of a trick question about me. I was just going to say I do everything. So that was the correct answer.
Yeah, I knew that was the you were getting at.
It'll be easier to explain what don't you do.
Yeah.
Corey, email info@clearcoatconfessions.net to claim your prize. You got 48 hours.
Or Vice gets it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Corey.
And don't
Frankie-
use these stickers as tattoos.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
It's not a stencil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just about at 8:30, guys. We've got one more giveaway here, and then, just before we go off, we've got one other thing we want to talk about, and it will be another giveaway. But hang in there for a little bit. So let's just go around the horn. any further questions, other questions that anybody has to wrap it up?
I have one.
Quick one.
All right, go ahead, Vice. You start.
Deanna, what car do you drive?
I drive a Honda CRV.
Is it the cleanest CRV in California?
After it's detailed, yes. When it's not detailed, no. It's the dirtiest. I have a Malinois and German Shepherd, so she sheds. So I have dog hair all the time in there.
Here's a good one.
The cool thing about Deanna is actually she actually like tells detailers if they want to come and detail her car with the products.
Oh wow.
Fantastic.
I do
one way to test products.
Sometimes. I have a few detailers that like our products, so I'm like, you want to trade some products for the detail?
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
a lot of people are down to do it, so it's a cool little trade.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. If I make it down to California, I might have to take you up on that offer.
Yeah, let me know.
So my question was going to be, where do you see Hi-Lustre in the next? We'll give a round number, 5 years.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Asked and answered.
Asked and answered. All right. Where do you see in the next 20 years? All right. How about that?
There you go.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll give you the short answer is
The short answer.
The short answer is I just want more detailers and people in the industry to know about us and to help us, always give us feedback on our products so we can make things better and create something that is just good overall for the community. That's the short answer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on your way. I can tell you that much.
Yay.
Absolutely. What's one misconception that that comes up often for you?
Misconception about me or the company or
Either or, probably you or the company, or maybe yourself.
I think you've got me stumped on this one.
I'm sorry.
I think a lot of people probably don't know the amount of work that it takes to be a manufacturer. So I guess that's my end and the company's end, but there are so many little random things that you have to deal with that it's like, wait, I did not think this was like something that you had to do. I mean, I was surprised. I've had a lot of misconceptions like that first year that I started versus now of like, wait, this is what it's like. It's completely different than what I would have like expected.
Excellent.
Dave, question?
Glossy Chris asks, what's the difference in the 3 glass cleaners you have, blue, red, and Glass X?
Yes, amazing question. The Glass X, that's our top selling glass cleaner, but it is flammable, so we can't ship it, which is annoying. But the blue and red ones are still really good. They are extremely concentrated, so they're a very similar formula, if not the same formula, the red and the blue one. And that is 1 gallon will create you 55 gallons of finished, like ready to use glass cleaner. So it's very, very concentrated. But we have some customers that like blue glass cleaner. We have some customers that like red. So we have both options because people care about the color.
There you go.
Is the Glass X like the type that has like the super wetting agents and stuff like that? Is that why it's like so flammable?
It has IPA in it, which I believe is the main thing that makes it flammable. But it also makes it clean really well. So, you have that trade.
Got it.
And if anybody has any questions in the chat, ask it now because we are about to go.
Yeah.
All right. J Farm asks, what's the typical customer, stores or detail shops or mobile detailers?
Yeah. Most of our business is stores, detail shops, or people that go out in vans to deliver product to body shops and that type of thing. Also some like paint supply stores, auto paint supply stores. That is like the majority of our business, and a super, super tiny amount is the retail. So like our website, and then our office is open to the public, so we'll get people in the neighborhood stopping in, but it is mainly that distributor. And another big chunk is private label, but the distributorship is a lot more than that too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go with, we have one more giveaway and then the other one. Fernando, he's giving away the spray wax at Wash and Shine. And who hasn't asked a question tonight?
Don.
Don.
No,
Put
nothing
Dawn on the
like
spot.
nothing like putting me on the spot, huh? Where will Hi-Lustre be located at SEMA?
Ooh.
Ooh, great.
No,
Yeah.
don't answer that question. Don't answer that.
Not you, Deanna.
I'm sorry, I just ruined that. Hopefully nobody heard me.
I don't think they heard that one.
That's the only question I got.
There's
I think it's Becca Green.
Yep, that's what I see.
Yeah,
BTW, you
Or-
misspelled it, and you also already won. So
Yeah,
Becca
so
Green.
it goes down to
you can
Becca.
still answer, you just don't win.
Oh no.
Congratulations, Becca. Email info@clearcoatconfessions.net. You have 48 hours to claim your prize.
You've never been this demanding before.
Hey, Vice, are we gonna put that in the closing disclaimer too? You
Yeah,
have 48
exactly.
hours to claim your prize.
Vice has got a new garage he's got to fill up, so he's trying to get all the chemicals he can get.
Yeah, I'll have to have my friend re-record the disclosure at the end. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, that about wraps it up. It's been really awesome to have you on here and getting some more insight, I should say, from Christy's podcast to us. Thank you for coming on. We really appreciate you taking the time. You have a busy day and a long drive to and from work. And just going over with the things that you talked with us about. And like a couple people said here, if you need any help with anything,
Absolutely.
reach out to Damo, and we're more than happy to help you out with anything.
With anything you need.
I have
Absolutely.
an offer too, if anybody's still listening. I'll put my Instagram in the chat, but if you want to send me a DM, I will mail anybody that DMs me some of our new stickers we're going to be giving out at SEMA early. So
Oh, cool.
I'll just put those like in an
Excellent.
envelope for you guys.
And everyone in the chat,
Nice.
show Deanna some love and Hi-Lustre some love. Get on their socials, subscribe, and give her some
Absolutely.
encouragement to make more videos and help her out get her new podcast up.
And where can people purchase your products, Deanna?
Hi-Lustre.com. So I will just put that on here too. But it's linked in all the social media, so I'm sure you'll find it somewhere.
Perfect.
There you go.
And stickers, you said that was Instagram, right?
Yeah, so just DM my personal account on Instagram. I think I just got one right now. Yep, Corey. He says stickers.
Corey, you are quick.
Corey doesn't mess around. So
Sorry, jeez.
let me wrap it up before we play the disclaimer. There will be one more giveaway from Deanna. It will be a gift card from her. Yes. So what you're going to need to do is go on to the video after it posts and comment. Not here, Chris M. Not here. And that's open to anybody, whether you won in here tonight or not. Just go out, make a comment in there, support the show, support Deanna and Hi-Lustre. We appreciate it.
On any of the channels,
on any
we
of
gather them all.
Yep, we get them all. Fernando's, Adamo's, Ricardo's, Deanna's.
You can only comment once. We have special tools that know who you are.
Yeah. Thanks to Vice and Fernando. But I will say, you guys hold on after the show. After I'm going to play the disclaimer now, as we always do. And this is especially important for Chris M. Okay.
Deanna, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been
guys.
a pleasure.
Have a good
So
night.
much fun. I love
you, everybody.
Peace.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next.
Thanks for listening to Clearcoat Confessions. Just a quick reminder, the opinions and hot takes expressed by our guests today are entirely their own and don't necessarily reflect the views of the hosts. Detailing involves heavy tools and strong chemicals, so if you try any of the techniques or products we talked about today, you do so at your own risk.